we're gonna talk about this in sports though. Skip Bayless. Do you know the news of Skip Bayless, right? Skip finally finished to leave FS1, right? Because of the fact of low what you call this shit, dog? Low rating. They in the bottom tier, right?
Right.
And, how do you feel about Skip? First, before I jump into my theory about the Skip and how I think this shit finna alter all the sports talk radio.
I think Skip is the pioneer of what sports television looks like today.
The debate shit?
Yeah, I think he's the pioneer of that shit. Every sports channel, everybody doing it. Not even just sports channel. You got hip hop people doing it. You got everybody doing that style of debate. Yep. So I think he's the pioneer of that shit.
I agree with you on that, bro. But I also think that you need a certain type nigga to pull off what you trying to pull off. You struck lightning in the bottle twice.
Yeah, he did.
You
like the Green Bay Packers with Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre.
Yes, you revived Stephen A. Smith, because people don't remember Stephen A. Smith got let go from ESPN. And I'm gonna talk about Stephen A. Smith a little bit later, right? Then you leave and you go get Shannon Sharp, right? And you catch lightning in the bottle again. You were really the only competition to First Take was y'all. I think Skip let his arrogance.
I also think it takes a lot of foresight and a lot of talent in order to recognize Stephen A. Smith where he was and Shannon Sharp where he was and decide to bring them and make them a part of what you have going on. And that shit was a success. Because he was the only motherfucker that seen that in them two dudes.
Yes.
I think that takes talent.
I mean, but this is why I say it was lightning in the bottle, Wood, because you tried it again with Richard Sherman. You tried a smorgasbord of motherfuckers and couldn't recreate what you had with either one of them.
That's true.
Keyshawn Johnson, who talks a lot. Richard Sherman. Michael Irvin. See, Michael Irvin only need to be a motivational speaker, bro. You need to be in somebody's locker room motivating kids to go out on the field and lay it on the line. Rachel Nichols. Then you would have got Lil Wayne. Who want? I'm a Wayne fan, but that ain't Lil Wayne.
I don't want Wayne outside the studio.
Yeah, dog. That ain't what Wayne do. His personality ain't built like that, bro. I think you let your cockiness and your arrogance and Fox thinking that you were it. And I think the arrogance is what's gonna ruin Stephen A. Smith. I think Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless gonna be in the same ship. This is why I say this, Hollywood. I don't know if you watched the NBA Finals, right? They was showing Stephen A. Smith walking in the games. He had like he was a player. His arrogance has gotten to a point to where you could just see it on camera. You feel me? Now, this is what I think Stephen may fuck up at. Because, you know, Steve, they done renegotiated Shannon Sharp deal already. They haven't done it with Stephen A. Smith yet. Stephen A. Smith won't, I think it's 25 a year.
Yeah,
the reason why you want that is because you see what they gave Pat McAfee, right? But this is where you might fuck up at, Stephen A. This is why I think your arrogance may have gotten you in problem. You don't let your biggest competitor get on the show with you. Your biggest competitor is that chocolate nigga that's sitting next to you. He is the talent. The nigga do it with Nightcap, and he do it with Club Shay Shay. That nigga's proving to ESPN that, nigga, I'm worth my weight in salt. Stephen A. Smith, I'm not saying that you're not worth your weight in salt.
Yeah, but to me that shows the not the arrogance, but it shows the willingness to share your space with somebody of Shannon Sharp's caliber
I'm not saying that it's not.
I tip my hat to Stephen A.
I agree with you. But FS1 didn't understand what they had in Shannon Sharp, bro. I bet they see it now. ESPN also sees what Fox sees.
Didn't see what Fox didn't see.
What you did was you went and got the nigga and put him on the platform with you because you knew that y'all was smash Skip. Skip has a podcast that nobody listens to. Don't even know that his podcast exists. Stephen A. Smith has a podcast that gets a little notoriety. None of that shit does the numbers that Shannon does on any one of his platforms. So we know ESPN and places like that, they play the numbers game, bro. So what I'm saying to Stephen A. Smith is, I understand you cocky, you arrogant at this point, you going in demand, but ESPN might let your ass walk away because they got that chocolate nigga sitting right there. And they know what he do already. They know what he do. And they know that he don't need them. I could go do nightcap with Chad.
But I think if y'all let Stephen A. go, I think that'll be a mistake on ESPN's part.
I ain't saying they're gonna let him go, but I don't think they get him $25 million.
I think they're gonna meet somewhere between that 18 and 25.
Cause dog, listen, the Antioch of that shit, Stephen A. Smith think he is ESPN, but nigga, see, what people don't understand is, dog, once you come in with a built audience already, Pat McAfee came in with a built-in audience already. You got to give me what you got to give me. See, what people don't realize about life is, bro, life is about assets and liabilities. Leverage. Pat McAfee came to ESPN with leverage. I already do this.
Yeah, that's true. But if you a nigga like Stephen A. and you on ESPN all fucking day, I'm on several programs all day, like I'm basically, in my mind, I'm carrying the fucking franchise.
You were.
Everything y'all got, I'm on ABC. I'm all over this motherfucker.
You right.
I'm the hardest working man y'all got on this platform.
You right.
So pay me like it.
They not though. That's the same thing with you.
They are. It might not be the 25 that he want, but they damn sure gonna pay him.
No, they gonna pay him. They just not gonna give him $25 million. He got to be like Tua. Bro, we not giving you $55 million, bro. We got to meet somewhere here in the middle. Let's meet in the middle. But sometimes, dog, when you arrogant, going back to the Rick Ross shit, bro, when you arrogant and feel like you can't be touched, and the only reason I say this, dog, is because I'm looking at how Stephen A. Smith carry himself now, bro. You did carry ESPN there for a minute until Pat McAfee got there. And now you got Thanos with you every Tuesday and Thursday. That's Thanos. If you don't think ESPN can say, you know what, we'll base this shit around Shannon Sharp and let you go ahead and figure out how you're gonna get it done. If you don't want to take this $25 million, they're gonna play hardball because now they got somebody that can replace you. I think
he could play hard. He could play hardball too because he can go somewhere else and get that money. He can. Fox would be like this. Fox would be like this waiting on him.
Yeah, you will, but you still got to put the right person around him. And that's the thing. You got to find a nigga with the chemistry. You can see, bro, you can put anybody in front of Shannon Sharp, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think, that too, but I don't think you could compare Stephen A. to Skip. I think the personalities two totally different. I think Stephen A. can, with his animated personality, I think he can carry a show by himself. I think he can.
I don't think
that's just my opinion, but I think he can.
He got a.
He's not Skip. He ain't Skip. No. And I listen to it. I don't know, but I listen to his podcast. I do on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's just my theory, dog. I think when you're going into the negotiating shit, dog, I think they're gonna give him the bread because right now they got their neck on Fox. Because Fox has, who you gonna put in undisputed time slot? The only person I can see you putting in a time slot is that
And this shit couldn't happen at a more perfect time for Stephen A. That they got rid of Skip, so there's an open slot there.
I don't think they got rid of him.
So play with it if you want to. There's a whole nother network around the corner. It's in LA where I want to be anyway. Play if you want to. I just take my audience over there.
I think ESPN I think ESPN would
I don't think ESPN want to risk that. This dude is on too many of y'all platforms,
I don't think
covering
ESPN
too much shit for y'all to just let him go like that. Y'all already sliding in the race.
to who
He's on your #1 show
is First
is
Take.
him with him on it.
Yeah.
It was #1 before Shannon got there.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But it's not.
You gotta think. You gotta think about that. That don't mean. One thing you know is that this motherfucker was #1 ever since I got on him. You don't know if it's gonna remain #1 with Shannon by itself.
I don't think you
So
put Shannon up by itself.
But I'm just saying, I don't know if you want to play that game if you ESPN. I don't know if you want to make that gamble.
I would love to see Stephen A. Smith and Shannon friendly battle one on another, because we all know that Shannon ain't going back to Fox, and Fox might do something.
Yeah.
They might do something. And you better hope that Shannon don't give a fuck about that shit, because they say every nigga got a price. Shannon got so much shit going on, he might tell him, nah, I don't even want to do that, because I got all this other shit I got going on. That might be your saving grace, because we all know how these people roll, bro. They look at the cultural impact.
If Stephen A. leave, I think they'll be desperate enough to get Shannon whatever the fuck he want. That might be the best thing for Shannon if Stephen A. does leave.
I think he got too much shit going on though, bro. I think Shannon got Cap, Club, Shay.
Yeah, but nigga, it's always a price of something.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna do this every day, but I also gotta make time for this and I gotta make time for that. And that shit, this stuff I got going on over here is independent of everything that I'm doing with you guys. I think they'll be willing. They'll be willing.
I think that's what Fox fucked up at. Fox fucked up by letting Shannon go, but also letting Shannon leave with Club Shay Shay. Nigga, that nigga got one of the #1 YouTube videos of all time, bro. 50-something million views.
No, it's #1 now.
That's crazy. So
yeah, it's #1 now.
All I'm saying, Stephen A. Smith, I know you want the 25s. I know you're looking at what Pat McAfee do. And that's another reason why I think ESPN like, bro, we're not giving you 25. I think if Pat McAfee wasn't there and Shannon Sharp wasn't there, this wouldn't even much be an argument. That's why I think it's going to be a problem. Because if you didn't have Shannon Sharp on there, y'all might still have the #1. But when y'all added Pat McAfee to that shit, dog, and now Stephen A. Smith seeing the money that y'all giving Pat McAfee, but Pat McAfee had a whole fan base built in when he came. So
maybe I wouldn't give Stephen A. the 25, but we'll get close to it. Because Pat McAfee is only doing that one show in the morning. This dude is across our whole network. This dude, besides that morning slot that Pat McAfee got, Stephen A. is all through this motherfucker. He's covering NBA games. He covering the finals. He doing all this shit. Like, you giving Pat McAfee 25? You giving him 25 for one show?
Yeah.
Come on now.
But
now, you can't give me 25 and I'm all over y'all network.
No, that's the same reason why 50 cut. What's that shit? Power. The other one, Tyreek, or Book 2, whatever that shit is. Nigga, they start talking about the cost of the show, bro. Like, you not paying these niggas $50,000 an episode no more. You done upgraded all these niggas.
Yeah, because the ratings ain't there.
The clothing and all that, so that shit becomes more money. Why do that when you can get a nigga that can do the shit for cheaper? That's how most people work, bro. That's how the world works.
Yeah, but the ratings got to be there. You talking about cutting the nigga? You talking about cutting the nigga who's in charge of your #1 show? This is still your #1 show.
Could be.
I don't want to fuck with that or tamper with that. I got to keep this ride going.
I mean, but this is my feedback to Hollywood. If they felt that way, they gave him what he asked for the last time, because they knew they needed.
Of course they don't feel it. No, I know they don't feel
that
way.
So they don't feel like that's just our personal
shit to think about.
That's our personal opinion. I don't know what's going on in these boardrooms. I'm on the total opposite spectrum of you when it comes to this. I think if Stephen A. was as important to ESPN as he think he is, because last time he took a pay cut to help them.
If you had a white man doing what Stephen A. is doing, this wouldn't even be a conversation.
Oh, see, I didn't even throw the race shit in there. You're right.
No, that's real. You ain't got to put the race shit in there. It is what it is.
All I'm saying is at the end of the day, bro, if Stephen A, just be careful, bro. Because I think they see the nigga that's sitting next to you, bro. And if he a nigga who, even though you brought him on, if they come with and I don't even think Shannon built like that, bro. I don't even think, to be honest with you.
He not, because Stephen A the reason he there.
I don't even think that they can give Shannon enough money, though. He making so much money doing this other shit that he would even much take that. I don't think Stephen A. Smith going nowhere. I'm just giving out a thought, bro. A thesis on what can happen in this whole shit. Because it is about money, bro. So, moving on, right?
You gotta take care of home first, bro. Take care of home.